Sometimes when you photoshoot the model, you may have a choice, you may not have a choice on what kind of background it will be. For example, this was shot on an event and it was preset background. And you can see it's kind of a mix, so it's all these different type of colors. I do manage to set up the rim light for this, so it's helped me to extract by the contrast a little bit on the model. But however, it still had some challenges with the hair areas and other ones. And use it by pen and color selected, I did extract the model from this background. So, but if you have a choice, you can select the different backgrounds and look on them. So the one what I was looking at first, it's classical, it's used green screen. It's got the plus and minuses. The biggest plus, it's very easy to process. A lot of applications there can process green screen quite a bit faster, extract included blue screen. The one very popular and I love to use it, it's called photo key. So, and I have it actually in this series. You will see tutorials where we can extract green screen automated by using inside the Photoshop and use it photo key. So both ways you can see which version you like it. Big plus of the green screen, it's how fast you can actually extract. In some events when I have it over 1,000 people and it was live kind of compositing going very fast, so we process quite a bit fast of those people creating by using photo key and using green screen extraction, so it was very fast come and go. However, green screen give it a big minuses in its light spill. So if you notice on this image, and let's come closer, look right here on the shoes, you can see if you have any shiny object like this, anything right there, doesn't matter how well you lit, it's still producing light spill. And this is kind of an example. So if we go back and let's look on these images, it's compositing after this was done. For example, this model was same on a green screen, and right here was quite a bit challenge to take all these mirrored shoes. It's actually teeny tiny mirrors almost on this. They are reflecting green screen, so it was needed rework on them even with the color adjustments and some overlays, but it still be to produce that effect to remove some of those. So that is the biggest withdraw with the green screen. It's a color spill that you have it, and it's have very specific lighting, so you want as even as possible, and it's have some other options to this. So the next one is probably you can go with a high key, and it's very specific to light. So this photoshoot was done for the movie poster, and we needed have it like abduction light behind her. So the high key was work very well with her hair. It's what we want to do. But again, normally you just set up a big light behind. You can have it one big panel shooting on the back, or you can actually have it like a one screen. You can see the white material stripe with lights on the back, and we can create a high key for this case, so we can do some production. The biggest problem you can see right here, same, we have this light spill, we have this overshooting light white color going on the side, so some with this we need to work with. And if you're shooting for a specific project that may have some lights behind, it's worked very well, and actually work very good for most of movie posters when we need very hard rim lights adjustments. You can also have it same things only with a black key, so it is very dark on the background with totally black, and it's worked very well. My preference is using the gray background. The reason why, because it doesn't produce any light contaminations feedback. It also does not produce any shadows or color contaminations. However, it is hardest one to extract if you're using any special magic wand or other tools, because the contrast line between two of them, it's hard to term. So for example, let's go set to the black and white, and you can see right here, if you remove color, it's actually not very many contrast in some areas. It's almost like gray and gray right here. So if we're using that Photoshop select tools, it's probably have a hard time to going on this. Some edges will be fine, but other ones will have a very hard time to define them. Okay, so this is some challenges. Other ones also, it's nice when you have it stain, and if you want to photo shoot with a background in an action example, as we speak about some posing right here, you can use a different type of the environment. For example, in some cases you can use a trampoline, and people can jump, and you can create all these very nice shots with the people jumping left, upside down, whatever. It's give you very interesting effect. And for example, this is from Ninja, and you should have it bonus pack with these tutorials course you purchase. We have a lot of different ninjas that already extracted everything, and you can use it easy in all your commercial, non-commercial works as you need it. And another ones, if you don't have a trampoline, you can always just use it, the mattress, inflatable mattress. And notice right here, for example, I use it gray. I have it several ones. I have it gray, I have it green, depending on what needed. And this is just very easy. It's common air mattress you fill up, and people can jump on this. The sad story about this was last time when I used this mattress, because exactly in this moment when he jumped, he actually punched the hole with his hand in mattress. So it's a rest in peace, that mattress. It was last shot. But overall, right here, you can see the different. Also, notice it's a gray because I don't want to have any color contamination on him that time. I don't want to have it too dark to create shadows, or the white like floor when create a little bit highlights. But later in tutorials, we'll see how we can easy to adjust and manipulate to blend more in our environment by base it on a color scale and radiosity or coloring feedback from our environment.